Hello, I'm George Romero, and you're watching the Abernathy Project.
Put him in a body bag, Johnny! Put him in a fucking body bag!
Hey friends, it's me again, and I'm doing another action figure review. This time it's going to be the airport zombie from Dawn of the Dead, and we're just continuing with these themed reviews and content for the release of Mr. George A. Romero's Survival of the Dead. This figure in particular was released by NECA as part of their Cult Classics line, and I believe it was the following wave, Wave 4. Now, Flyboy was our dream figure, Dawn people. I'm talking to you guys out here who love Dawn of the Dead as much as I do. That was our dream figure. But what would come for the next couple of waves, just icing on the cake. Gotta admit, this is a pretty obscure character, but it's awesome that NECA was able to bring us a figure of this guy. And we all recognize him. We all have 8x10 glossy, so it's all good. This is the airport zombie in the plaid shirt with the heavily mangled face. One of the better, more detailed, closer to traditional zombie paint jobs and makeup jobs that the film featured, as most people in the film were just freshly dead of natural causes and just had the blue tint. Once again, not really much I can say sculpting wise. It's a dead on representation of this particular character. And once again, NECA hit it out the ballpark with their ability to capture the likeness. But if you don't believe me, here's a screenshot to sort of prove my point. Boots are a mixture of black for the heels. You have some black shaded in with the brown. Really good stuff. Once again, great footwork by NECA. Really wonderful footwork by NECA to capture all the wear in the shoes through the paint application. As you can see with the pants, there's a mixture of bright blues, some dark blues. There's some wash in there, a little bit of black, and if you pay close attention, you can see that there's a swirl pattern throughout the pants. It's nicely painted in, and you could even catch a little bit of crimson right there and right there. So paint-wise, really good job on the pants. Very difficult to make a pair of denim jeans really pop, and I think that NECA did a great job. The shirt, it's your standard shirt. The pattern is pretty nice, although you could see there's some dark reds throughout to make it look like it's been through some hell, and there's some dinge and there's some grime there. But I think the paint job really shines in the chest area. As you can see, there's some dark reds, there's some blues, there's some bright reds, there's some pinks, and there's some wash in there. And the shirt is layered, so you can flip it open and get a better look at it. And that's a marvelous piece of work right there. Once again, featuring the blue, grayish, greenish sort of tint that all the zombies in Dawn of the Dead shared. And in terms of the mutilation on the face, once again, same color palette within the chest, only it's a little bit more extreme here, and there's more dark blacks shaded in there. Head is on a ball joint, although you can't get much movement out of it. Now the shoulders, this shoulder appears to be ball hinged, but if you try, and as many of you might when you get this figure, to sort of get them up a little bit more, pops right off. And as you can see, there's a ball in there, but the beauty of it is that you can just pop that sucker back on. So you can't really get much shoulder movement, but you can get some swivel going forward. And there's a turn at the wrist. This shoulder is a little different because there is some sort of ball movement, but you can't get much out of it. And there is some swivel at the wrist. There's no swivel at the elbow, however. The waist, there's some waist articulation. I think I just turned that waist for the very first time. because I just get these things and put them on their bases. And there's some swivel in the ankles, but not a terrible amount. It comes with the concrete floor from the airport. Not really much that can be said there. There's some bits of human there, some grass growing out of the cracks. It is what it is. Very well detailed, very well painted, very well sculpted. It's just kind of, if you stare at it long enough, it kind of looks like you're looking at abstract art. I'd say if you already got Flyboy, if you're a Dawn of the Dead fan, I really don't have to recommend this to you because chances are you already have it, and if you don't, shame on you. But if you have a Flyboy and you want to continue your Dawn of the Dead zombie army, then there is no reason why you shouldn't pick this guy up. I think he's pretty super cool, and bring his buddy in. Hey, how's it going? Missed you at meeting this week. Then we can just put this guy behind there, and there's no one here. But don't fret, there will be. Stay tuned as these Dawn of the Dead action figures and these zombie action figures and these George A. Romero related reviews keep on a-coming. Take care, guys.